internet, this is Z Schrodinger's cat, and welcome to another episode of Learning Modern. Last time we built this thing, which doesn't really look modern at all, as I found out. But I've been working more on it a little bit, trying to figure out this back area, and it is not easy. I've decided to do these diagonal wing things for some god unknown reason. I think this was in place the last time I was here. I don't remember, but I'm trying to figure this out, and it's not the easiest thing in the world. It doesn't look great. This area is very flat and needs something. I might put like a garden? I don't know. I'm still kind of conflicted as to how I'm gonna be doing this city and laying it out. Like, would it be weird if I put a pond here? Would it be? I don't know. Like, am I gonna have this be like, a layered city? Probably. The answer is probably, but, I don't know. My instinct is to put a pond here or something, but I feel like that's just cheating out of the way that I don't know what else to put here. I'll probably do like, a courtyard, or not a courtyard, but like a sitting area or something. I don't know. Or maybe I'll do a bridge to something, or I don't know. But the thing I'm trying to figure out right now is this little bit here where I have these, I added these windows here, and I got this. I don't remember if this was here the last time I recorded, but I have this going around. Brought this thing from the road around here and from there, and I think that's okay. It's decent, you know. It works. It's functional, and I'm gonna copy it to the other side. But I don't know what I should do for a bottom here. And I could bring it down here. That would be easy enough, the same way that I have this. But this area is weird. Like, what do I do with this? Do I have like a wall here where I have this here, and then there's just like a bed of flowers? That's actually what I might do, now that I think about it, because it will eventually meet up here, and you'll be able to walk there, and maybe there'll be maybe I can put a staircase up to here, like a diagonal staircase up to this here, and you can walk and stuff. I don't know. Is that too many lamps? I feel like that's too many lamps. But I tried with half as many lamps, and it looked weird not having every pool have a lamp on it. So I don't know. Also, does this look modern? I don't know. I'm so lost and confused. But I brought these all the way over here, and I put some railings here. Filled this with the sort of, it's, in my mind, it's like sidewalk or concrete stuff. This is still grass. I don't know if I'll change this to this mix, but yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing with this area yet. So it is kind of weird having this sidewalk here on this road go up into grass. It's a little odd, but I guess I will figure that out later. But yeah, I got these whoa, what was that mouth noise? I brought these materials here through here in stripes, stopping with the cyan, because we've kind of stopped at the cyan building, and then it's going to transition into some other building. I was given advice to add some more color to the pathways, and I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do that, but I definitely will. This is messed up. It's all messed up. It's all messed up. Well, then it messed everything up. But yeah, I'm really trying to add color in here at some point. But, right now I don't entirely know how. I think leaves might do it. Leaves will probably do it. Actually, what I could do is I could put some of this stuff here, grass, and whatnot, in between these little pools, and have little, like, grass. Let's see. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What's all grass? Grass. That's not bad. It's not bad. I don't know what kind of plants I want to put, but for right now I'll do that. Just that little rim here under here of the bars and the trapdoors adds so much for some reason. Like, this looks so much emptier, even though it's just like a block and a half space. Like, this looks so much less complete than this does. I mean, this still doesn't look super complete, but it looks way more complete than how it used to look, and that's... I'm starting to learn that about Modern, is that little small changes can make a very, very big difference. Now that I kind of like. It does look like it has a hairnet, but otherwise, I think that's kind of cool. Just connecting those two, this line and this line, just to make it feel like this bar thing is a whole thing, like a cohesive thingy thing, instead of just two separate strips, which I think is cool. Well, I'm stuck. I've been flying around this thing for a while, and I don't know what to do, nor do I know what to do for the roof of that thing, so I'm gonna come back to this, and I'm gonna start building around it, and maybe building around it will give me some insight on what to do with it. I don't know, but I want to put a building here. I don't think I'm gonna put a building mirroring it on this side, because we already have a lot of mirroring here, and I want to break it up with some asymmetry, so I'm gonna have this here, this line here, diagonal line here, and then I'm going to do something else with this. I don't know what that is, but I will figure that out later, because first I need to make this one. So I think I'm going to bring this design of the wall around. So I continued this over here, and I also put it over here. I forgot a little bit, but that's okay. We can deal with that later. But yeah, I brought this across here, and I think that looks good. Well, I want to put a nature, some plants and stuff down here, like with a little pond and some trees and such. So I'm just gonna build up some terrain. I'm just using a little tiny brush because it's a little tiny terrain, but yeah, I'm gonna get that together. That'll do. Pretty basic terrain. I want to add some coloring to this, so I want to set, let's see, I want the water level to be, the water will be here. So I want to have this be a color. I like using, for plants, clay. It's not called clay anymore. It's called terracotta. It's, let's see, this and black. And using this as your gradient, so here and here and here, and then yeah, that'll cover all our layers. I also added coarse dirt around the edges, and now that that's in, I can come and mix this stuff in for a more murkier feeling, because to have the colors kind of blending around versus being differentiated by the heights. I could do this with World Edit Brush too, but and that is what it looks like with water in it. Obviously helped by the water texture pack we have, but that's okay. We can lie to ourselves as much as we need to. I also put some grass around the edges here, which I think I'm gonna put more grass around. Up by the red building, I used spruce leaves, which looked good, but I'm not sure that I think I might want to put spruce trees in here, so that would be a little weird. But well, not weird, but it wouldn't have the same effect. But yeah, that's enough grass. I gotta do some sort of color with this terrain, but I'm not sure what that will entail. I'm thinking maybe, let's see, what is this, size 0, let's see, material, I don't know, 15913 mask 2. Okay, I can do stuff like this over here, where it kind of, yeah, I guess I could do that. Have it be darker up by the corner here. And I could do it over here too. I could use scatter brush for this too, but it's a pretty small space, so using one at a time is, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. But yeah, I'll use that. I would use wool, but the wool color, they changed the wool colors, of course. So that's a little more difficult. I might use, let's see, no, concrete, that wouldn't look good. Now, there's not a lot of dark greens anymore, is there? There's kind of this medium green, but there's no more dark greens, which is, I guess it's okay. I'll tweak it. So I think this area is more or less done. Oops, I was copying and pasting trees from, I'll get rid of that. But, yeah, I basically, the gradient I did here was I did the, dark clay, or terracotta, grass, light terracotta and the wool, and I put a lot more grass around here, and obviously the trees, and I also put some more lily pads, or not more, there weren't any here before, I just put new lily pads and little patches around, and I think that's good. I mean, it's not a terribly interesting or amazingly unique piece of terraforming, but I think it looks fine. I think adding more would be too much, I guess. But now I need to figure out what I need to do with this space. Wanna see something ugly? Yeah, this shape is bad. I don't know what I was thinking. These corners don't even meet up. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I was originally thinking bringing this across, like over here, but that's a really big shape. What I might do is, I don't know. I could have a straight line from here to here. That could be better. Certainly it has to be better than this. This is a better shape. It's not an amazing shape, but it is a shape. I think if I were to do it again, I would make this area of straight here, so that, because this side has 3 separate angles, and this side has 2, so that's a little bit weird. So, I don't know. But I don't feel like redoing this lake down here. I like that this is here. I like how this looks down here, so meh. We'll just keep that in the brain for later's reference. But this needs some sort of building on it, or otherwise a reason for being here. Currently, we have a lot of platforms that don't have anything on them. So, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna... I need to change up the style a little bit for the building that's here, because this is a lot of the same, and I need something to break it up. So, I don't know. I guess I gotta do the... I spotted a mistake. Hold on. Fixed. It's all better. I'm gonna start doing the thing where I make shapes randomly and then figure it out from there. I did a bit of texturizing on this wall too, just kind of mixing in the dust, and then down here closer to the ground, the green, just kind of make it look a little more worn, because this flat wall was looking weird, and I think it would also not look great if I made it this wall. Like, there's a lot of this stripy thing going on, so I don't think that would look good over there. So I think this works. Kind of looks like moss is traveling a little way up the wall. Well, that is an interesting shape. I tried a number of shapes. I tried a cylinder, that looked terrible. I tried a big cube, that looked terrible, but this looks kind of okay. Well, I love the snow layers. It's like having chisel and bits, but snow. So I need to obviously do something with the walls that isn't this, but I'm thinking I'll have an entrance here out to a balcony, and this will sort of be the main entrance, I guess. This will be more like, I don't know, a sidewalky type area. So, and now I do want to do a different style. I don't want to be so blatantly different that it looks out of place, but I could try using red again. Yeah, I need to think about blocks. YouTube pro tip, press record before you start talking. I made this giant box. It's big. It's big and boxy and green. I don't know how I feel about it. I definitely, if I keep it, will need to overlay some shapes or cut some shapes out of it, because boy, it is large, and boy, it is green and rectangular. So I'm thinking of having something like this going across here, and I'll fill this in. Hold on, I can do this with my magic wand. Hold on. Set 159.15. Set 159.15. That's not what I wanted to do. 159.12. Okay, we're back on track. Guys. Okay. And what? Like that? I mean, that's not great. It's not great. Now there's something. These little things here with these little slits in the windows, I filled it with glass, right? And this isn't the right way. This green, the dark green on top, I did accidentally. I was trying to give it a light green roof, and I gave it dark green roof instead because I got the block ID wrong. But, it gives me ideas. It does give me ideas, so I left it. But more importantly, this here, I like how this is. All these little details in these kind of bar type things. Where the actual hell was the door to this place? There is no door. That was the problem. I also have it cut through in here so you could see to the outside and let's light it, and I think that's pretty cool. I don't know if this is modern or not. I'm just kind of going for it. Really, I do like the way that this is sort of staggered with these little windows here. It's like a little lacework, and then there's stuff inside. And then I have this over here, this little thin window up here. Took a little bit of fussing to get to look all right, but now I need to figure out. I'm thinking maybe. What if I? Lots of hmms. I don't think that looks good in brown. Certainly does not look good in brown, but having this stay a different color, what could I use there? I could use, let's see, what about a black or gray clay? Gray or black, maybe? Like that? Black, like that. Okay, did we do it? And then maybe like this? Some of this action? Doesn't look very good. What if I do this, and I cut this out, right? And I put this here? What does this look like? It looks like garbage. That's what it looks like. Let me fuss with it. I did this with the door, and I like it. I also brought it in a little bit, so it's mirrored on this side. I have this little dangly bit here with this window, and then this little thing here to kind of top it off, and I like how that looks. I basically just brought out this by 1 block and brought it down by 1 block, and I think that looks good too. But the top definitely needs something on it. It's very, very flat. So I don't know if that's something as like a window or what I could do. Well, for example, hold on. Doop, 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 doop. And then snow. What is snow? It is 78. So we can set 78. That's not a very good window, I'll be honest. Does this come off if I put that there? No, it doesn't. Oh, yes, it does. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, yeah, what if we set all of this as 78? I just hit my monitor. And then, like, up? Maybe? That's not so bad. Okay, I like that. I think that looks good. I've also been doing some stuff on the inside, but yeah, I got this mirrored on all the sides. I don't have it over here, but I think that's okay. I have it, it's a little bit weird under here. I'm not really sure. I've been messing with the ceiling quite a lot. It's difficult because usually you kind of want to avoid ceilings that are lighter than your walls and floors in the space when you don't want the ceiling to be the focus of the space. Like, when the ceiling is bright, your eyes are going to be drawn to the ceiling, and since there's nothing on the ceiling, it looks weird. So I either need to do something with this area, or I need to... I don't know, or add some sort of detail here or something. But I got these walls coming around here. I did a little bit of fiddling with these windows on the inside, so they're not entirely as see-through as they were before. There's a little bit of a block there in the window from the outside, but I think that's okay. Okay, it's starting to come together a little bit. I brought this down, this snow here, so that this opening here is just these 4 blocks, which I think is good. It still lets the light in plenty enough, but it's not this gigantic space. And I brought these bars across, much like these, except instead of the window ice, it's these little light fixtures here, and I brought this green clay around the walls to detail the walls out a little bit. I need to find a way to break this area up, though, because it is a gigantic room, and needs some differentiation, and I guess interior stuff in general. I think elevation is gonna help break this up. So I've kind of cornered off these here. I don't know if I have half a mind to put water in them, but maybe not. But I just want this to be open a little bit and have this risen a little bit up, so that when you come in here, it looks like two different spaces instead of one giant one. But I'm not sure what I want to put in the floor. What I want the floor to be. It could be, let's see, fill 252, no, 252, let's try 5, the 30. Wow, that is vibrantly green. Let's not do that. Let's try 252, not that parameter. This is the one I want to change. 13? I hit my computer. That's gonna show up on the recording as whatever. That's too similar to the walls, I think. Or is it? I don't know. Is that too similar to the walls, or does it look good like that? Because the ceiling is a very different color. Let's try filling this one in too. It is very green, but I don't hate it. And that is much more interesting. That being diagonal instead of straight, definitely an improvement. So, I've done a bunch of stuff. A lot of interior stuff. Mostly when everyone was sleeping and I couldn't record. So, yeah, I did a bunch of stuff. First of all, I have this garden thing with this little pathway through here. We've got little roses around the side. I got these little rose bushes, which I like. I think that looks good. I think it's a good use of this space, which is pretty closed off. You can't get to it anyway, in any way other than through the building. Wow, my language just fell apart. But yeah, I've kind of made these rooms here. I got this sort of that's not really, I don't know what this building is. I guess it's a house. I don't know. It's got a little sitting room. It's got some bookcases. It's got some shelves. It's got a this is not a kitchen. It's a like a work office thing. And this is the kitchen over here. There's not a lot in the kitchen, but it's here. It is here. I am not the biggest fan of doing interiors, so I did my best. I mean, there are certainly people who could do better modern interiors, but interiors in general, I don't know. I find them difficult because it's like the amount of effort per block placed is so much higher because there's all these little tiny details. But yeah, I have these light designs and all this stuff. I did more stuff to the roof, I think. I added this in here, which I think is good. It starts to remove some of the really brightness while still leaving this here, over here. But I think that is... No, wait. Did I do anything to the outside? No, right. I made this thing. I forgot. I started this thing. It's pretty ugly right now because there's nothing around it, but it's here now. I'm gonna have this going down to some sort of something or other. I might have like a subway? I don't know. Subway wouldn't really make sense for this city because since it's so layered, that actually wouldn't make any sense at all, so it won't be a subway. But I did make it. But that is all the time I have for this episode, so I'm gonna say good day to you, Internet. Next time, I think I will work more here. I'm trying to get this space to be used a little bit better. And then maybe figure out something to do over here or up here, something like that. So I'm gonna say good day to you, Internet, and thank you for watching.